Kurt Facinis here, and thanks for tuning into this video about my upcoming channel, The Off-Grid Guru. You see, I'm super excited to tell you what I've done this year, but before that, I'm even more excited to tell you why I do it. I don't need to tell you that these are unprecedented times we're living in. I have painfully watched as global pandemic, economic collapse, protests, and riots have changed us as a species like never before. However, I believe that our collective struggle is not COVID-19, but it's a culture of disempowerment and manipulation that leaves us complacent and uninspired. Which is why, if there's one thing I've learned from the year 2020, it's that I need to share my story. You see, I've spent the last decade traveling the world in search of solutions to the world's biggest problems. However, what I found wasn't just solutions, but people who dared to live differently. The more I looked, the more I found communities of people who were writing their own story. So in 2020, when the world was forced into quarantine, we took the opportunity to express ourselves. We used the pain and turmoil that we felt while watching the news feed to create the world that we wanted to live in. And this channel documents our adventures, exploring radical new ways of living. These are stories of empowered individuals and communities who have become inspired to seek their own answers. We are Off-Grid Gurus. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you're as excited to join my adventures as I am to share them with you, then please subscribe to my channel, The Off-Grid Guru. Check it out, stay tuned. There is literally hundreds of hours of content, do-it-yourself videos, the documentation of all of those stories that I just gave you a little thumbnail of. I talk about Aircrete, I talk about Earthships, I talk about geodesic domes, I talk about bottle brick walls, I talk about dome houses, we got fairy houses. Oh, and did I forget? Timber frame cabin build. You get the point. And if you're curious about off-grid living and want to know more, then check out my other project, Earthship Model Kit. Most of all, there's, lots of footage of people's cute dogs. Whenever I interview someone, I try to, obviously interview their dog because that's the most important person in the room.